We have here is the Honorary Dr. Peter Lokeris, Minister of State for Mineral Development, Republic of Uganda.
This is Honorable Peter Lokeris, Minister of State for Mineral Development in Uganda. I would like to present to the listeners mineral potential in Uganda. Uganda mineral potential is really enormous, and these include metallic minerals, industrial minerals, gemstones, and geothermal energy resources. The metallic mineral resources include beryllium, bismuth, copper, cobalt, columbite, tantalite, which is coltan, chromium, gold, iron, lead, lithium, manganese, platinum group of metals, rare earth elements, tin, uranium, wolfram, and zinc. The industrial minerals include bentonite, clay, diatomite, dimension stones, granite, feldspar, lansans, graphite, gypsum, kaolin, cyanite, as marble, limestone, mica, phosphates and apatite, bolsona, salt, talc, and vermiculite. The gemstones include apatite, beryl, emerald, aquamarine, Ildor, morganite, rhodium, which is ruby, blue, sapphire, etc. Fluorite, garnet, opal, quartz, that is amazite and rose, topaz, tourmaline, and zircon. The geothermal energy resources are estimated at 1,500 megawatts found in 5 areas. And these areas are Brunga, Katwe, Kibiro, Panyimur, and Lim. Our policy guides the mineral activities. The policies of 2018, Mining Act of 2003, and Mining Licensing Regulations of 2019. The policy of mining of 2018. The goal is to develop the mining industry through increased investment, value addition, national participation, revenue generation, to contribute significantly to socio-economic transformation and poverty eradication. The Mine Act of 2003 sets and gives ownership of all minerals in the ambit of the government. There are mineral licenses which confer the holders the rights. And these are prospecting license, exploration license, retention license, mining lease, location license, mineral dealers license, and goldsmith license. The mining agreements we make with the investors are also present. So the Mining License Regulation 2019 gives the guidelines to operationalize the Act of 2003. This act is currently under review. New mining and mineral bill is pending for approval by Parliament. That is for the year 2020. This is aimed at providing conducive, transparent, and competitive investment climate in the Ugandan mineral sector. These types of licenses, which give rights to people, the first one is prospecting license. This permits the holder to prospect for minerals around the country where no other existing licenses exist. And this is got for 1 year. And it gives you to move everywhere in the country to scout for the mineral of your interest. And it is not renewable. After that, if you find where you want to be, then we issue with exploration license. This allows the holder to explore for minerals in an area not more than 500 square kilometers. And this gives you the right to do it for 3 years. And it is renewable 2 times for 2 years each. Retention license. This is granted to holder of an exploration license after establishing deposit with feasibility study, but not yet finished. So you think there is something and you should continue. We give you. And maybe because you think at that time the values of the minerals are not very good or any other reason. So it is given for 3 years and renewable ones for 2 years. Mining lease. This is granted for mining operation for 21 years and is renewable for 15 years or the life of the ore. The location license is granted for artisanal and small-scale mining operations for 2 years. It is renewable for 2 terms of 2 years each. The location license is granted to encourage local participation by citizens of Uganda. But in case of having a partner who is not a Ugandan, the Ugandan should be having the majority shares of not less than 50%, 51%. Mineral dealers license. This is granted for internal mineral trade or export. And it expires on 31st December of a year, the license is granted. Gold means license. This is granted for manufacturing of articles from any precious minerals or from any substance containing any precious mineral. It expires on 31st in the year the license is granted. All mineral rights are granted and reported by the Commissioner of the Department of Geological Surveys and Mines. Any person aggrieved by the decision of the Commissioner can appeal for review to the Minister. Decision of the Minister may be subjected to judicial review in the High Court. In case any party is not satisfied with Uganda's courts of law, they can go for international arbitration. This is to give people fair justice. When we are carrying out this, the mineral licensees are required to comply with our national environment laws. When you are moving to the land, according to our laws, land surface disturbance, not inside, just surface. During your exploration and mining, the owner is supposed to be receive some compensation. There is some report to be given, which we call for gold. If you get the gold, you relinquish 5% of the gross value of what you have got, and other metals also. 5% for precious stones, as gemstones, 10,000 shillings Uganda for phosphates, vermiculite, limestone, kaolin, chalk, and gypsum. 5,000 Uganda shillings per ton for marble, granite, sandstone, quartz, coal, or peat, and other dimension stones. 1,000 of Uganda shillings per ton for porcelain materials. 500 Uganda shillings per ton of salt. Currently, our exchange rate is 3,500 Uganda for $1 as of September 2021. We have got recent initiatives in the mineral sector. Mineral value addition. The government requires that minerals mined in Uganda should be processed and refined in Uganda into semi-finished or finished products before they are exported. Geological data covering 80% of Uganda have been acquired with different scales of our maps. So you can get this in our websites for comparison purposes. The remaining 20% of the country is being flown currently to acquire the necessary data, so that we acquire airborne geophysical data, high resolution magnetic data, and radiometric data. So all this data is available. New potential targets which we have got out of our efforts to fly the area. So we have got different minerals of late, which we have said, and the quantities are being investigated. In these new areas, you find gold, iron ore, platinum group of metals, rare earth elements, nickel, chromium, copper, cobalt, uranium, titanium, limestone, phosphate, vermiculite, diatomite, and bentonite. So for detailed exploration, for those investors who wish to come to the country. So if you once, we have said, we have introduced online e-government minerals licensing system. This licensing system has been upgraded to allow online applications processing all mineral rights through e-government portal. This ensures transparency in licensing of minerals. So for you can consult our portal, e-portal, on http portals.flexcadastra.com/Uganda/. This hosts geological, chemical, geophysical, mineral information maps and data, environmental data, seismological data, laboratory data, and published and unpublished material and mining documents. So the geomineral information system can be accessed at www.dgsm.go.ug. Gold refineries. We have 3 refineries currently. They are African Gold Refinery in Entebbe. This processes gold and precious metals to a grade of 99.99% purity. We have got Silver Gold Refinery, Bullion Refinery. We also have 6 cement factories in the country. 4 factories, that is Tororo Cement, Ima Cement, Simba Cement, and Metro Cement are in the east of the country. 1 in Kampala, that is in central, and 1 Iba Cement factory in western Uganda. We also give incentives in the mineral sector. That is, we have got an investment code 1991. This is implemented by Uganda Investment Authority under Ministry of Finance and Planning and Economic Development. The other one is, the code encourages private investment by streamlining procedures and guaranteeing protection of investors against expropriation. Foreign individuals and companies can own up to 100% of their businesses, but you can also do them in private-public partnership. The taxation, such as custom duty on all exploration and mining equipment, is 0 rated. That's free. You don't tax. Some of the Australian companies operating in Uganda's mining sector, this includes at Namakera, there's Namakera Mining Company Limited for development and mining of vermiculite in the Manafa district, eastern Uganda. This has over estimated deposit of 49.5 million tons of world-class vermiculite. Ruensori Rare Metals Limited for exploration and mine development for rare earth elements. This is in Makutu, Bawaya in eastern Uganda. Over 3 billion tons of aluminous clays resources estimated are there. Another one is Consolidated African Resources Limited for exploration and mining development for graphite, and this is in northern Uganda. Super Exploration Company Limited for exploration for gold, base metals in Kitgum and is in northern Uganda. African Panzer Resources Limited. Limited Exploration Mine Development. This is 14 in southwestern Uganda. Jupiter Minerals and Mining. This one is for gold, base metals, platinum group of metals, and rare earth elements. My brothers, I wish to say, in areas where we have found the new targets for gold, iron ore, platinum, group of metals, as I mentioned, rare earth elements, nickel, chromium, copper, cobalt, uranium, titanium, limestone, phosphate, vermiculite, atomite. All these we think we are going to advertise and we are inviting prospective investors in this area. The Mining and Mineral Regulation 2019, the Policy 2018, and the new Mining Bill of 20 are very conducive for mineral investment in this country. Government intends to develop mineral resources in partnership private sector in a sustainable manner. And that's why I had told you, either you can have or you go on your own 100%, or you can partner with the government, and that is public-private partnership. This is accepted by law, so that together we can develop the mineral sector in the country. So you are most welcome to invest with us here. Dear colleagues, we are very happy with all the companies, including the Austrian companies already engaged in our mineral industry in the country. I wish you the best. I thank you.